Let's talk a little football with Derrick Brown. Hey, Derrick, were you watching last night's Thursday night football game? Derrick?
Yep. I got a chance to see it last night.
Okay. So were you rooting heavily for the Atlanta Falcons?
Yeah, I definitely want to push for the way that's going to be best for us for sure in that situation. But I wouldn't necessarily say rooting for either side.
Okay. All right. Because why? Because you can't bring yourself to root for another NFC South team, even though it helps you against the NFC South team that they're beating? Derrick?
Yeah. I mean, I just think, the competitiveness in all this, I hold that year round. So it is what it is on that end.
Well, what it is right now is an opportunity for the Carolina Panthers to keep winning football games. And if you win your football games, you win your division. I mean, it is that simple right now because you have fewer losses than the Tampa Bay Buccaneers going into New Orleans. Are you openly thinking that way right now?
Man, I think it's not being in the situation before or 23 getting close to it in that situation when we played the Bucs at the end of the year to be able to see who was going to win the division. I think it's not looking too far ahead, right? Like we got New Orleans Saints this weekend. They just had an explosive win last weekend versus the Bucs, and right now we got to do what we got to do to even put ourselves in that position and take care of that stuff next week. So I mean, right now, focus on New Orleans through and through.
Okay, so one at a time. I totally understand that. What's been your feeling around this team, Derrick? Because I was there around this team last year in Munich with you taking on the New York Giants in Germany, and things kind of flipped in that game. Things kind of began to get better for your team, and it felt like it translated into this season. Is that a fair assessment? Am I missing anything? Feel free to correct me, Derrick.
No, I think that's a fair assessment. I got to kind of, be a fan of the team last year, especially being out and being hurt and, kind of just sitting around and, being able to know what's going on the inside, but also see it from the outside. I sat there and, just to take the things that we were doing and be able to take them into the offseason on a win. I mean, being out of playoff contentions at the time and then going through OTAs and spring ball. And then, we come out and we started season 1-3. So, that's definitely tough, but I mean, we still had that chip on our shoulder. So, I mean, to be able to play meaningful football here in December, man, it's a blessing, but also too, I mean, this is what we wanted from the beginning. So, I mean, now we got to take care of business and, that starts with this week going to New Orleans.
One of the things that Dave Canales told us when we were meeting together as a broadcast team with the coach said that he knew he would know when things are going in the right direction for the team when the personalities of the players are coming out on the field during the game. Would you agree with that and that it's been happening for the Panthers, Derrick?
Yeah, and I mean, to be honest, I mean, it's been a thing since we've been in camp. I mean, the confidence has been with the guys. We didn't get the results we wanted at first, but I mean, this is like growing pains, right? You get a new team every single year to be able to have the opportunity to be able to put the pieces to the puzzle together. That's what we all look forward to from the time we step on the field to July till now. So, I mean, this is one of those things that we've got ourselves in this situation from the things that we did in July and August. And, nobody ever wavered. When we were sitting there 1-3, nobody sat there and doubted, specifically saying, hey, like, let's do what we got to do. And coach is the same way, man. He shows up every single day with the same energy. And, he's one of those guys that, he brings it every single day. Some days, I'm not the same way. It's one of those, some things very much frustrate me. But, I mean, Coach Canales, he takes it with a chip on his shoulder and just keeps going, being the same person consistently every single day.
What has his message been? Can you give me some, take me inside of a meeting room, take me inside of what he's been telling you guys since jump, Derrick?
Yeah, I mean, to do our process. Let's not worry about nothing else. Let's be in the moment and let's see what doing our process can get us. And that's been a message from the day one that he's, he called me when he got ready to take the job here, and that's, hey, I want to build a culture where guys can be a part of our culture here at the Panthers and do their jobs every single day while living in the moment. And I mean, he's preached that since the day he's been here. And, it's cool to see last year, guys starting to believe it. And then guys, taking that and that being the standard this year.
Hey, you made it all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Check us out every single day streaming live on Disney Plus and the ESPN app 12 to 3 Eastern.